Hello besties, if you have overripe bananas, make this yummy banana cake and thank me later. So in this recipe, I'm going to use 4 cups of self-rising flour. So I'm going to sieve the flour into a large bowl. I've done this for all the cups that I'm going to use, just 4 cups. The normal cup is normally 250 grams. If you can weigh it out, the better. So this recipe, 4 cups, okay? So sieving the flour actually it helps it have that moisture, the fluffiness, and that is why we sieve the flour. Yes, next we are going to now peel our bananas. I have these overripe bananas that I got from home, and I didn't want to throw them away. I actually never throw away bananas. I always find a way to just use them, either making smoothies or making cakes or just trying to cook them. I always try and find a way. So today we are cooking some cake. Then into a small bowl, crack 3 eggs. Make sure your eggs are at room temperature. So at a glance, this is all you're going to need. We need the salt, the cinnamon, sugar. I'm going to leave all the ingredients in the caption. Make sure you check the caption or the description box, okay? Then with a fork, bonda bonda or mash the ripe bananas. Mash it until it's completely mashed. Okay, mash it well until you can feel like it is mashed to a good consistency. So it should look like something like this. Then into this you're going to add your cinnamon. You can actually also add cardamom, and for this case I've just used cinnamon. I like the combination of the flavor of banana and cinnamon, gives it a very nice taste. Yes, now it looks like that. Add your eggs, the 3 eggs, into this mixture. So make sure you combine it very well to ensure it is just combining well. Okay, just combine it. If you have a whisk or something like a mixer, it's going to be easier, but if you don't have it, just use a fork the way I'm using in this video. Use a fork the way I'm using in this video. So let's put that aside. Let the bowl of flour that you had sifted, bring it and make a well kati and then add your sugar. Okay, I'm using half a cup of sugar and some small salt. Okay, you can actually skip the sugar because the bananas have sugar, but just add a little bit just to elevate the flavor. That's if you like sugar. If you don't like sugar, you can still do without it in this recipe. Then add our wet mixture into the dry mixture. Then this we are going to mix well. Mix for a bit, just mix for a bit. Our next step is to add in some cooking oil. I've used 3/4 of a cup of cooking oil or vegetable oil. You can actually use margarine, you can melt margarine and use, but vegetable oil always makes the cake more moist. Okay, and then we are going to add our milk. This is 3/4 cup of our milk. Then just mix this. We are done with adding everything. Just mix this until we have a smooth consistency. Mix it, be very patient. Just mix it. Don't get tired. This is where your patience is tested. I always liked when I used my mixer. Actually, my mixer got spoiled. Oh God. Okay, so you need to have something like this. Okay, then prepare your baking tins by putting some margarine and then unaeka unga. Then I'm going to subdivide this into 2 cakes because I want to have 2 cakes at the end of the day for easier planning. Okay, now one of the cakes I've sliced a ripe banana and I've put on top just for aesthetics, and it normally tastes nice. Then into the oven at 180 degrees, set it at 40 minutes. You can always add the minutes if you feel the cake is not cooked well. And alas, the cake is done, ready to be eaten. It was really yummy, moist, and very soft.